Hey, this is Shiraz just giving you a heads up that when energy shifts, I yawn and I cough. So you're going to hear that in the video. And just giving you the heads up, I'm not sick. I'm not tired. That's just how it goes. So here we go. Enjoy.
I just feel like I've been doing a lot of self-sabotaging with myself. Um, Maybe I don't deserve certain things that will make me happy, like that other people just seem to easily let into their lives.
Okay. Why would you not deserve them?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Just
not
feel
coming.
like, was that?
It's not coming up true.
Yeah. I don't like, I'm not exactly sure why. I feel like maybe karma needs to hit me or I don't know.
Needs to hit you.
Yeah.
Explain that. I'm
Like
fascinated.
maybe I've done things to people that weren't so great, and maybe I deserve to
Okay.
be kind of slapped in the face with what I've given to people.
Cool. Okay, that's not going to work out well for you. Okay. So so going back to what I was just talking to Angela about the way the universe is set up is if it's all just one consciousness that's broken down into all these perceptions of consciousness. So I'm a perception of consciousness, you're a perception of consciousness. The people that you hurt are perceptions of consciousness, but it's really just this one organism that's out there. So when you hurt someone, you're also the one being hurt because you're both things. You just don't realize that from where you're sitting now because you're perceiving yourself as Kristen consciously, but the bigger part of you knows both people are both you. So when you hurt someone and they get hurt, the karma cancels out because you've been hurt and you're hurting someone. So if you look at it that way, you don't have any karma to make up for because it all gets canceled out in the moment you do it. But energetically, when you're doing good things, you're sending those vibrations out to attract more good things to you. So what's happening right now is you're saying, well, I'm waiting for that karma to kick in and slap me around before I'm willing to have bigger success and I feel worthy of having bigger and better things. But the karma got canceled out way back then. Anything you're experiencing now is because you've decided I need to experience it now, and you're creating that belief, sending that out, and saying I want shit to happen to my life.
Dang.
Okay. So, are you willing to step out of the story that you are going to suffer through karma until you've made up for all the bad things you've done in your life?
Well, if it's all canceled out, then
Yeah. And I know you get this consciously. We're trying to clear what's going on the subconscious level. So, are you willing to step out of the story that you will keep suffering from that karma that you caused from all the bad things that happened in your
yeah.
life? Are you willing to step out of the story that because you've done some bad things in your life, you don't deserve good things now?
I want to.
Okay.
I just,
It's not
yeah.
even right. You've done some bad things. Okay, that's happened in the past, but now it's your opportunity to create a better life, have wonderful things, and do wonderful things for other people. You cannot do that if you keep saying, I have to keep punishing myself because I've done bad things.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you willing to step out of the story that because done bad things, you cannot have wonderful things in your life now?
Yeah.
Are you willing to step out of the story that you have to keep creating punishment for yourself for all the bad things you've created or done?
Yeah.
Ooh, there's some energy there. And are you willing to step out of the story that you simply don't deserve a good life?
Yeah.
Okay. What would happen if your life started to get better and better moving forward?
What was that?
What would happen? How would you feel if your life started getting better and better moving forward?
Better and better.
Yep.
I feel like I would not really like know what to do.
Okay, so
It
that's
seems
another problem.
strange.
Yeah. So the other thing is your subconscious mind doesn't like unknowns.
Yeah.
So it will try to avoid unknowns at all costs. So if you don't know what you're going to do if your life gets better, you will stop your life from getting better. So this is your opportunity to decide, okay, this is what I'm going to do with my life. If things start to get better, this is the direction I'm going to go in. This is what I'm going to do, accomplish. And once you've got those concrete goals, you can start creating them. But whenever you've got an unknown in your future, you want to fill that in so your subconscious doesn't freak out and say, I don't know what's going to happen there.
Oh yeah.
Because even things like if you've got a goal of, say, creating a business, once you've created that business, if you don't know what you're going to do then, you're going to stop yourself from fully creating that business because you don't know what comes after. See, that's why you got to just keep going. And after the business, I'll do this. And after that, I'll do this. So you've got this path to go down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of got myself like stuck. I feel like nothing new. Yeah, it's scary to kind of start something new, to venture out.
Yeah.
When I used to not be so scared. I don't know what happened.
Okay. But are you scared or are you excited?
I don't know.
See,
Probably scared and excited, and
okay.
I
It actually feels like you're more excited than afraid. But here's the problem. Fear and excitement feel very, very similar, so that you can get them confused.
makes
And
sense.
so when I'm doing something and it kind of feels like fear, I'll just say, it's just excitement and I'll do it anyway. Right? if you're gonna get them mixed up, let's just go with excitement and do it. Right? The way I look at fear is I think, okay, well, what if someone else did this? Would it be a good idea? Right. So if I decide, it's kind of scary to walk across a freeway. Well, if someone else did it, it would still be a bad idea. So maybe that's a good fear to have. But it's kind of scary to start a whole new business and change lives. Well, if someone else did it, that would be wonderful. I'd be cheering them on. So that's probably a good idea. So let's go with excitement on that one.
That makes sense.
Okay. All right. So, okay, how are you feeling?
I feel like that makes a lot of sense to me, more so like than not allowing myself to do things, but just to like look at it from a different way of that can't be that scary. It's exciting and that they are easy to kind of mix up and confuse.
Okay. So, should you avoid anything that feels scary?
No.
Okay, that's not coming up or true. So
Oh
let's
no.
hear that now. Are you willing to destroy the belief that you should avoid anything that feels scary?
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh,
You just made me yawn.
okay, cool. All right, how's that feel? Better, worse, the same, or different?
Kind of the same.
Kind of the same. Okay. Was there anything else you were looking to change in your life?
Mm,
It feels like there's something there, but you're dancing around it.
Kind of.
Yeah. What are you dancing around?
Um, I feel like there's some parts of my life that they're not good for me that I need to get out of my life.
Okay.
Definitely some negatives are not helping me.
Okay. And what's stopping you from getting out of them?
They've just become so like routine and normal at this point where it's kind of like, again, like the scary of like new things are scary and like familiar is easier to kind of deal with.
Okay.
As everything's so much more familiar, I guess.
So you're trying to be safe because safety is familiarity. Safety, you know what's going to happen, you know the rules, even if they suck.
Yeah.
There's no growth in safety. And the other thing is, whenever you're trying to play it safe, you've got to create reasons to be safe. So you'll create this. Oh, but if I stop doing this, this bad thing will happen. So I better stay here where it's safe.
Yeah.
When you step out of safety and get into awareness, it's a whole different place because there's no reason to play small in awareness. There is no danger in awareness. And so life shows up in a different way. So if you're driving along the road and you're trying to be safe driving, you're in reaction mode to anyone doing something. Oh, that guy's changing lanes. I better change this. And it's just, I got to be safe. I got to be safe. If you're in awareness, you actually get more lead time. It's interesting how it works. And you're like, oh, in a little while, that guy's going to make a lane change. I'm going to slow down now so that there's no actual danger occurring because I'll be well out of the way by the time he makes the lane change. And when you decide I'm going to start functional awareness, this starts to happen in all the areas of your life. So you get out of this feeling of danger and just say, oh, those things are happening. I'm just going to take this course adjustment. I'm going to start doing this instead. And everything starts to flow. But we are brought up with our parents wanting us to be safe, wanting us to take care of ourselves. And, it's a common thing. You hear it from all the parents. But imagine how much different the world would be if your parents are like, oh, if you're going to go out, just be aware, not play it safe. Just be aware of what's going on, right?
Yeah.
Kids would function a whole different way, and you'd grow up in a world of so much more possibility. So are you willing to step out of the story that you need to play it safe?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, how you feeling?
I feel like my stomach hurts.
Good. We're taking to a new place. Okay. Oh, there it is. Do you need to have control of everything that happens in your life?
I like to.
Okay. What if I asked you to give all that up? Ah. So here's the thing. The opposite of control does not have to be chaos. The opposite of control can be harmony. So instead of trying to control everything and what happens and how it happens, you just say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. And let's just see who shows up to help me out or what pops up. And things just start to align to you. And when you're in harmony, you have amazing moments of serendipity. And there's no effort because control takes effort. Control wears you out.
Yeah.
And control is also restrictive because if you decide, let's say you're making $50,000 a year and you say, you know what, this year I'm going to make $60,000. And you're doing everything to control that money flow and create $60,000. And the universe, meanwhile, has these opportunities for 80, 100, $1 million. And you're like, no, $60,000.
Yeah.
And you're putting all that effort into it. And if you just went into harmony, you'd be like, oh, I didn't think about working with you. We could put our business together and both double our income. Wow, that feels way easier. So, okay, so are you willing to step out of the story? that you have to control everything. Oh, there's resistance.
Yeah. I mean, I know I need to. It's just like how you even do that is the.
It's just setting, you start by setting the intention. Well, you start by letting go of the belief and then just set the intention. Like, this is what I'd like to happen. I'm going to start doing things to get there, but I'm not going to be locked into that it has to happen a certain way. If it takes me on a different route and gives me new possibilities, I'm open to that. Right? And if a new possibility shows up, you don't have to take it because you don't have to control everything. It's like, oh, that's nice, but I could do better, or that's not going to work for me. I'm just going to keep going. And then you move and flow. So the way I look at it is, if picture yourself on a boat on a river. Isn't that a song? Picture yourself on a boat on a river. What song is that? Oh, someone put that in the chat. Okay. So, oh, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. That's it. That's what. Oh. Okay. So you're on there and you're just floating downstream, and things show up on either side that, oh, I'd like that, right? So you just steer the boat to that and grab it as it shows up. And then you just go back into the stream, and then if something else shows up, you steer to that side and you grab that. And that's how life works. And things always show up. If you're on one side picking up something and something shows up on the other side, what people tend to do is like, oh, I've got to paddle, go across the stream, fight the stream and get to that thing because that's what I want. But really, when you're on this side, you just have to know, oh, something else will come up further down the street. So there's no need to stress. There's no need to panic. I'll grab this now and I'll just wait for the next thing to come up. But what a lot of people are also doing is they're on this boat on the river, and behind them is something that they'd really like. And it's going to come up ahead, but they don't think that. They don't believe that. So they're going against the stream. I got to have that thing. That's the thing I need. And that's all that control energy. And when you let go of it and go into that harmony energy, it's like, oh, there's another one there. I'll just grab that one. You know what? That one's even better than the one I was trying to get back there. Why was I trying so hard to get that one back there when this one's better? That's that feeling of letting go control. So are you willing to step out of the story that you always have to be in control?
Yeah.
Okay. How's that feel?
I think it feels like I can see it. Mm-hmm. I just need to work on it.
Mm-hmm. So stay in that place of new possibilities and practice going for harmony over control. Practice for awareness over safety. It's going to make a huge impact on your life.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I can do that.
All right. I know you can. Okay. Thanks for playing.
Thank you.
Welcome. Hey, this is Shiraz, and if you made it this far, please click like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. And if you would like shifts like the person in the video, subscribe to our monthly magic program. The link is in the description. You will get monthly coaching as well as emails going out to help boost your vibration, your wealth, your success, and as well as a lot of other perks. And remember, be well, be aware, and be magical. See you soon.